Hello everyone and welcome to the countering series where you can learn all about hero countering. With these videos I hope to help you improve your gaming experience and ultimately help you reach higher ranks in Mobile Legends. So in today's video we'll be taking a closer look at Brody and at how you can effectively counter him. Before we get started, take a quick second to drop a like and to subscribe to the channel. It's a simple way to contribute to the channel growth and also to encourage more videos like this one in the future. For extra information about this guide, make sure to check out the video description down below. Having that said, let's go!
First skill, Abyss Impact. Brody launches a shockwave in the designated direction, dealing damage to and slowing down the enemy's hit while leaving an Abyss mark on them. For every extra enemy hit, Abyss Impact inflicts extra damage and slow effect on enemies, as well as applying additional stacks of Abyss mark to them. Abyss Impact is Brody's major damage source. Relying on its range and its mechanics, Brody can easily suppress enemies in the laning phase. Second skill, Corrosive Strike. Brody dashes to and stuns the target enemy, after which he dashes one more time in a chosen direction and gains extra movement speed. Corrosive Strike gives Brody a chance to cheat death while being ganked. Moreover, it allows Brody to get a head start over his enemy in a duel, leaving them nowhere to run. Ultimate, Torn Apart Memory. Brody locks onto the enemy targets in range, dealing damage to them according to their lost HP and the stacks of Abyss mark on them. The target tracking nature of Torn Apart Memory guarantees a sure hit after a successful cast, while allowing Brody to quickly disengage with enemies. The additional damage coming from Abyss Mark and the target's lost HP makes Brody's ultimate a perfect skill to finish enemies off. Passive, Abyss Corrosion. Brody has a relatively slow attack speed. However, each of his basic attacks inflicts a remarkable amount of damage on the enemy, as well as applying the Abyss Mark and slow effect to them. Brody deals extra damage to the enemies who carry the Abyss Mark. Moreover, each time Brody lands a hit with his basic attack, he acquires extra movement speed. Abyss Corrosion is the core of Brody's mechanics. Brody can easily pour tons of damage onto enemies if he makes the most of Abyss Mark.
First up on the list, the Ogi Master, Hayabusa. Now, in general, the trick against Brody is to not allow him to build his stacks against you. And Hayabusa is actually the perfect candidate for this. His mobility and high damage are great against Brody when facing him one-on-one. Therefore, you must pick your battles very wisely. As the second option, let's take a closer look at Ling. He is yet another great assassin that is highly mobile and can close the distance gap with ease. In case Brody manages to build full stacks, Ling can easily escape the fight and then easily re-enter it as the correct moment presents itself. Ling's ultimate also makes it very hard for Brody to build up his stacks, as it makes you invulnerable in the process. As a third option, there's another very interesting choice, and that's none other than Natalia. If you master Natalia, trust me, Most squishy heroes will tremble when they match against you. Now, Natalie is a true assassin that can easily creep up behind an unsuspecting enemy and deal massive damage. Because of this, Brody will have a very hard time to react when Natalia ganks him. So, if you're playing Mobile Legends, then I assume that you're a big strategist by heart. And therefore I will conclude the counter heroes with an eternal quote from Sun Tzu. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles. Now there's also a few honorable mentions, being Saber, Johnson and Cho. Having checked out the counter heroes, let's also look at some item and spell options. Blade armor is a great option, mostly advised for tanks or fighters that have a high sustain. It will basically discourage Brody from attacking you, and this way you will have it way easier when you're trying to set up teamfights and perform your combos. If combined with Immortality, your build will be even greater, as you will now be able to initiate without the fear of being burst down. This item offers you a huge advantage when it comes to teamfights, so make sure to keep the revival for crucial moments. So, having checked out the counter items, let's also take a quick look at the battle spells. So, Aegis is a great choice in case you need some extra burst protection. This will apply for you and also one of your teammates. Meanwhile, Vengeance is great for initiators as it offers damage reduction, and as a bonus it also reflects a part of this damage. If you've made it thus far, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you've learned something for your future Mobile Legends endeavors. Also, if you have any questions or additional tips, then please leave a comment down below, as it might help someone else out there. For those that want to get in contact with me, you can easily reach me on the channel's social media platforms, to which you can find the links in the video description down below. With that being said, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.